Dhammadharini, Northern California. Dhammadharini means to uphold the Dhamma in the female form. Dhammadharini is a community of Theravada Bhikkhunis in Northern California's San Francisco Bay Area with 2 locations, Dhammadrini Monastery in the San Francisco North Bay, Aranyabodhi Forest Hermitage on the Sonoma Coast. San Francisco North Bay Area, Dhammadrini Monastery is in the center, Aranyabodhi Forest Hermitage on the upper left. Red Dhamma wheel marks Buddhist temples, monasteries, and centers in the area. Dhammadrini Monastery, the center circle, in the Sonoma Mountain area of the little Old West town of Pengrove. It's between the cities of Santa Rosa, Petaluma, and Sonoma, the area of the Native American Kotati people. From Dhammadrini Monastery, marked with gold, to Aranyabodhi Hermitage, the red teardrop. It's a little more than 1 hour to drive on country roads. For comparison, about the size of the old Rajagaha Sima in Buddhist history. Aranyabodhi Forest Hermitage at the red teardrop is on the Sonoma Coast in the coastal mountains. It's 120 acres monastic hermitage within 340 plus acres of private forest preserve. It's natural Pacific redwood forest which has been logged twice, now privately protected land. Neighbors with Buddhists, Black Mountain Retreat Center, Ratnaling Retreat Center, and Odeon Mandala. Note that it's named Aranya but not true Aranya in Vinaya, as it's within sight and sound of tiny quiet forest retreat village Dharma Creek. Us at Aranyabodhi Hermitage and Dhammadrini Monastery, beginning and middle of the 2021 Vasa. Our Dhammadharini, founding abbess, preceptor, and teacher, Venerable Bhikkhuni, Aya Tathaloka Maha Theri. Dhammadrini, vice abbess and teacher, Venerable Bhikkhuni, Aya Sopana Theri. Our Dhammadrini monastic community consists of Mahatheris and Theris, senior Bhikkhunis, preceptors and teachers, as well as new Bhikkhunis in training, seminaries, female novices in training, Anagarikas in white robes with 8 precepts, and Nekamas in white or black and white clothes with 8 precepts and with hair. Exploring and entering monastic life and ordaining as a Bhikkhuni. People come from around the United States and around the world to experience and explore monastic life with our Dhammadrini community. The stages listed here are basically the same as previous in reverse order. Also, Bhikkhunis, seminaries, and Anagarikas from around the world regularly come to visit us and stay with our community to teach, to learn, to explore, and practice together. Sometimes they come to reordain or further ordain. Entering monastic life, stage 1, requesting and receiving Anagarika, precepts, and training. Shaving with full white robes and 8 precepts. They may request dependency with a Bhikkhuni teacher. They can become Anagarikas for 1 Vasa or for 1 year, minimum of 1 month's commitment. Entering monastic life, stage 2, requesting and receiving seminary pabaja and precepts with Nisaya. Donning saffron brown patchwork robes with alms bowl and 10 precepts, no money, under dependency with Bhikkhuni teacher, generally 2 years. Entering monastic life, stage 3, requesting and receiving full Bhikkhuni Upasampada ordination. Exam and ordination with the Bhikkhuni Sangha, followed by confirmation and completion of full ordination with the Bhikkhu Sangha. Under dependency with the Bhikkhuni teacher, initial Bhikkhuni training with the Bhikkhuni teacher, 2 years. those ordained supported by Dhammadrini, locations in US and around the world. In the picture, those fully ordained as Bhikkhunis in 2021 have enabled and supported German and UK Bhikkhuni Sanghas coming into existence this past year. Ordinees supported by Dhammadrini, locations in North America, in California, Virginia, sometimes North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, and New Jersey in USA, and Vancouver and Ontario in Canada. Ordinees supported by Dhammadrini, locations internationally in New Zealand, Australia, Germany, Wales, Austria, and England. How do we live the monastic life here? Daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Daily monastic life includes meditation, communally and individually, chanting in Pali and English, receiving dana offerings of food, groceries, and supplies, drop of Dhamma, Dhamma teaching and discussion, mindful work. Weekly, Pindapat, Pindacharya, alms rounds, although not during pandemic, meditation class in the morning, sutta study and discussion in the afternoon, meditation and Dhamma talk in the evening, and Uposatha fortnightly on the new moon and full moon. Forest alms round, walking for alms to our local forest retreat village with Dhamma discussion in the open afterwards. Town alms round, walking for alms in our local town and farmers market, offering Dhamma discussion in the park, town square afterwards. Yearly monastic life includes Vesak Buddha Day, both online and in small groups in person during pandemic, Dhamma Day and Vasa Aradhana, invitation to enter the Vasa, Vasa observance per Vinayam, Katina robe offerings after completing Vasa, winter retreat for 3 months, January, February, March. Vesak Buddha Day during pandemic, hybrid small in-person and larger online event. Yearly, 3 special Bhikkhuni Sangha commemoration days. 3 important yearly commemoration days for Bhikkhuni Sangha. Normally are commemorated in person, now commemorated online during the time of pandemic. September Full Moon International Bhikkhuni Day, the founding anniversary of the Bhikkhuni Sangha. December Full Moon Sankamita Day can be celebrated just in one day or in a series of special commemorative days marked over 6 weeks' time leading up to Anula Theri, 1,000 Bhikkhunis ordination, and Arahanta. February Full Moon, Atami or Ashtami, 8th day after the full moon, Mahabhajapati Parinibbana Day. Yearly meditation retreats. Yearly times of deep, intensive personal and communal retreat time. During the 3 months of the Vasa, during the 3 months of winter retreat. Also, we have group retreats inside and out, although not during pandemic. Yearly winter retreat, January, February, March at Dhammadrini Monastery and Aranya Bodhi Hermitage. 2021 winter retreat followed the video retreat teachings of our late most venerable Bhikkhuni pioneer, Dhamma and meditation teacher, Ayakema. Our 2022 winter retreat is following the 33 Nibbana sermons of our late most venerable teacher, Katukurunde Nyanananda Thero. How do we live the monastic life? Continued. People often ask, how are you supported, especially in America? There are challenges to support. It's different than in Buddhist Asia, where there are many Buddhists accustomed to supporting Buddhist monastic Sangha. It's different for us Bhikkhunis than with the Bhikkhu Sangha, who have many traditional Asian Buddhist supporters in USA. We stand strong on principle. Our Bhikkhunis and seminaries do not have jobs, do not personally receive monetary donations. Dhammadrini does not charge any fee to monastics for their lodgings or any requisites, nor any fees for any monastic services like funerals, memorials, or ordinations. Whatever food, robes, and medicines and supplies are offered by the lay community to the monastic community are shared with the resident and visiting bhikkhunis and seminaries per vinaya. All financial donations and heavy properties, or garubandha, are received by and stewarded by the upasaka and upasika, lay officers and directors of Dhammadrini Support Foundation as kapya karika, with the assistance of on-site and remote stewards and volunteers. Dhammadrini Support Foundation is a registered nonprofit organization with federal, state, and county tax-exempt status. From the support page online. The Alliance for Bhikkhunis also supports us, a registered nonprofit organization with federal tax-exempt status supporting bhikkhunis in USA and internationally. This is from their website, Bhikkhuni Projects Needing Support. Their offering of pavarana to bhikkhunis and their donation page. Like to share gratitude and blessings with anumodhana from our entire Dhammadrini Bhikkhunis community to all generous friends and supporters with the Dhammadharini Support Foundation, the Alliance for Bhikkhunis, and the World Bhikkhunis Support Fund, who make living this way of monastic life in the Buddha's way possible. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you and anumodhana, triple gem blessings to all.